Welcome to GPC Online Learning. In this electrical engineering subject, now we are going to discuss some topics in fourth unit. Now we are going to study about ammeter and voltmeter and what are the differences between these two meters. In previous lecture, I already told about electrical measuring instruments. Ammeter and voltmeter, these two are the meters, just simply like a speedometer. If you check the bike, it will show with how much speed the bike is going. That is speedometer. Just like that, this ammeter and voltmeter are going to measure the current and voltage values. Here we can see this is the circuit diagram for ammeter. This portion is ammeter. This is a ammeter. How we are going to connect this in series. I already told about series and parallel connections. Here we have connected this ammeter in series. Next, this is the voltmeter. We are going to use this meter for measuring voltage and we are connecting this meter in parallel. We will see differences. Ammeter is used to measure current and voltmeter is used to measure voltage. Ammeter is connected in series with the circuit. Voltmeter is connected in parallel with the circuit. And here units for current is amperes, unit for voltage is volts. Voltage is measured in volts. These are the units. Next, ammeter has low resistance. Here you can see current has to pass through the ammeter. इससे मीटर के अंदर से यहाँ जाना पहुंचना है. सो यहाँ बहुत कम रेजिस्टेंस होना, नहीं तो वो करंट नहीं पहुंच पाए. इसके चलते बहुत कम रेजिस्टेंस होना चाहिए. It has high resistance. Voltmeter is having high resistance. अगर हम लोग अभी इस कम्यूटर का कैपेसिटी जो है 10 एम्पियर तक मेजर कर रहे हैं, अगर इसको हम लोग 50 एम्पियर तक बढ़ाना तो इसका कैपेसिटी वी कैन यूज वन सेंट. सेंट मतलब इसमें एक और रेसिस्टर ऐसा लगा सकते हैं हम लोग, तब इसका रेंज बढ़ जाएगा. वोल्टमीटर का कैपेसिटी हम लोग बढ़ाना तो इसके सीरीज में एक कनेक्ट करना है रेसिस्टर. दिस वी कॉल मल्टीप्लायर. Sent and series, these are just we are going to use the resistor with different connection. If we use this in ammeter, we are going to connect in parallel. We will say this is a sent. When it comes to the case of voltmeter, here we are going to connect the resistor in series. We say this is multiplier. Here it is given. This is the these are the differences between the ammeter and voltmeter. The following type of ammeter and voltmeters are more commonly used in actual practice. First one is permanent magnet moving coil type ammeter and voltmeter. Second one is moving iron type. So for manufacturing this ammeter and voltmeters, we have mainly two types. First one is permanent magnet moving coil and second one is moving iron type. Now we will study about these two. In this moving iron type, we have further two types: attraction type, repulsion type. We will study one by one. These are the types of voltmeters and ammeters. permanent magnet type instrument. The operation of a permanent magnet moving coil type instrument is based upon the principle that when a current carrying conductor is placed in a magnetic field, it experiences a force. This instrument is going to be used principle that when a current carrying conductor placed in a magnetic field, suppose there is north pole and south pole are there, flux is continually flowing from north to south like this. Flux will flow like this, north to south. Then here, if you keep any current carrying conductor, I have kept a copper wire or any aluminum wire, any conductor, when the current is flowing through like this conductor experience a force. Because of that, it is going to rotate. This force and this principle we are going to use in these meters. Here you can see this is a magnet, north pole and south pole. This is a magnet. In this magnet, flux is continuously flowing from north to south. Okay, flux is continuously flowing from north to south like this. And this one is the core. In this core, we are going to keep the winding. You could able to see this. Yes, this is a winding. This totally it is wounded like this from down. This is the winding. We are going to keep this coil inside this magnetic field. When some current passes through this coil, it is going to rotate. To this meter we have attached this pointer and spring. So when the coil starts rotation, this pointer is going to rotate and the spring is going to be twisted. So this is how the PMMC instrument is going to work. Here you can see further clearly, this is the front view. We can say front view. हम लोग अगर आगे से इंस्ट्रूमेंट को देखा तो ऐसा दिखाई देगा. नॉर्थ और साउथ पोल है, बीच में ये कोर है, एक कोर है, उसके ऊपर एल्यूमिनियम फ्रेम है, ऊपर और नीचे दो जिवेल बेरिंग्स है यहाँ. एंड दिस इज द पॉइंटर. दिस पॉइंटर इज केप्ट ऑन ए स्केल. ये जो है स्केल, ऐसा स्केल रहेगा ना. अगर हम लोग फ्रंट साइड से देखा तो ऐसा केवल एक ही लाइन से दिखाई दिया है. एंड हियर वी आर यूजिंग बैलेंसिंग वेट. दिस इज अ स्प्रिंग. दिस इज ए स्प्रिंग. This is the construction of the permanent magnet moving coil instrument. It consists of a permanent magnet of some special material such as Alnico or Alcomax. वो permanent magnet हम लोग बनाने के लिए ये material को यूज कर रहे हैं. The hardness of permanent magnet material makes machining difficult. If the permanent magnet is more hard, it makes the operation difficult. Therefore, soft iron pole piece which are machined to give extra air gap dimensions are attached to the pole of the permanent magnet. So because of this reason we are going to use soft iron pole piece. मतलब जो ज़्यादा हार्ड नहीं है वो मटेरियल को हम लोग मैग्नेट बनाने के लिए यूज कर रहे हैं. दिस इज कंस्ट्रक्शन. Next, if we discuss about control system, two spiral hair springs S1 S2 provides the necessary controlling torque, that is Tc, which is proportional to the angle of deflection theta of pointer. Tc is directly proportional to theta. Here we have two springs. Okay. And next one is damping system. Damping is affected by eddy currents induced in the metal frame on which coil is wounded. So in this instrument we already discussed, we are using two springs. This is the spindle. On this spindle we have kept pointer. We can draw this side, or otherwise we can draw this side also. That is not a problem. Sorry. This is the pointer, and we are going to keep spring. Here we are going to keep one spring. Here we are going to keep another spring. Okay, in this, these are the spring 1 and spring 2, which they mentioned here, spring 1 and spring 2. These springs will provide controlling torque, that is Tc. When the pointer is moving this side, this spring will provides opposite torque from this side. This is the controlling. Spring 1 and spring 2 will provide torques like this. Here if you see theta, theta is the angle when the pointer is here on the scale, how much it is rotating, that is we say theta. This theta is directly proportional to, controlling torque is directly proportional to theta, means how much it is moving forward, this controlling torque will oppose exactly that much. That is, this is the controlling torque. And next one, damping effect is, damping is affected by eddy currents induced in the metal frame on which coil is wounded. We already discussed about the damping. Here we are going to use the eddy current damping. A circular disc will be like this. On this disc we are going to, this disc is fixed to this spindle. Here we are going to keep this disc like this. To this disc we are going to keep, now place one magnet. This is the magnet. When it is placed near to it, inside this eddy currents are going to develop. Because of these eddy currents, the damping will be avoided in this system. When a current is passed through the coil, deflecting torque is produced due to interaction between its own flux and the field of the permanent magnet. We already discussed about it. And when north and south are like this, when we keep a conductor in this, when current is flowing through this, already here the flux is flowing from north to south in this direction. When the current is passing in this conductor, around this conductor also there will be some flux lines. Okay, these two fluxes are going to interact with one another, and due to these fluxes then there will be some force. That force will tend to rotate this conductor. वो फ्लक्स क्या करेगा, इसको फोर्स से इसको रोटेट होने के लिए मदद करेगा. Next, the manner in which torque is produced when the coil is carrying a current may be understood more easily by considering a simpleton AB. Here I'll show you one diagram. Here you can see this flux is flowing from north to south. Here you can see this flux is moving from north to south. एंड दिस इज वन कॉइल, एक वायर पूरा हम लोग ऐसा रेक्टेंगुलर के शेप में हम लोग बनाया है। यहाँ here the flux is moving from north to south. Next, from Fleming left hand rule, suppose conductor A is carrying current inwards and the conductor B will carry current outwards. The coil rotates in clockwise direction. First we will discuss about Fleming's left hand rule. Fleming's left hand rule says like this, ये हमारा हाथ है, यहाँ I could not able to draw exactly. This is the thumb, and this is the forefinger, and this is the middle finger. बाकी दो अंगुली को हम लोग क्लोज करेंगे. दिस इज लेफ्ट हैंड. अपना हाथ को ऐसा तीन राइट थंब को ऊपर रखिएगा, फोर फिंगर को सीधा रखिए, मिडिल फिंगर को परपेंडिकुलर में रखिएगा. मतलब थंब ऐसा आएगा, फोर फिंगर ऐसा जाएगा, मिडिल जो फिंगर है ऐसा रख दीजिएगा. इसमें ये जो है फ्लक्स थंब, we say this one is ring forefinger, and this is middle finger. In this, here we have M. It represents, for just for remembering I am saying, thumb is representing motion. M means motion. motion मतलब इसके अंदर चलना. what you say, M means motion of the conductor, and I will indicate the direction current, and F is flux. If you keep the forefinger in this direction, and here if you see current is flowing like this, then it is going to rotate in this clockwise direction. You can see here, you take your left hand and place in this direction, place like this. ये फोर फिंगर जो है फ्लक्स जैसा चल रहा है, यही सा फ्लक्स चल रहा है, और ये जो है अंदर जा रहा है, करंट यहाँ अंदर जा रहा है. ऐसा रखिएगा मिडिल फिंगर को, तब कंडक्टर विल रोटेट इन क्लॉकवाइज डायरेक्शन. अगर ऐसा ये इधर आ रहा है तो ये एंटी क्लॉकवाइज में जाएगा. बेस्ड ऑन दिस देयर इज गोइंग टू बी सम फोर्स, दैट फोर्स विल रोटेट दिस कंडक्टर इन either clockwise or एंटी क्लॉकवाइज. कोई एक डायरेक्शन में ये रोटेट होने के लिए मदद करेगा. ये है मूविंग कॉइल इंस्ट्रूमेंट का पूरा स्टडी. थैंक यू.